Welcome, collectors. It is Wednesday, February 15th, 2023, and you are here with the Collecting Dude, and we are going to do a comic book review. Wednesday night comic book review. We got 360 Comics in the house. Shout out to my friend Joe. What's up? If you're not following him, why not? You should be. 360 Comics. Come check him out. Shout out to Hung OM 9270. What's up, Yoni? Shout out to everybody watching. We're gonna do review of what's new today, what came out, what I got. We'll take a quick look, see what other fun things I got. We'll go from there. So let's just start off with a book I really enjoyed this week. It's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, number 105. New players are added to the board as the Power Rangers continue their frantic search for their missing Green Ranger. Meanwhile, the Omega Rangers have encountered perils of their own. In a perilous hunt for the Death Ranger is help from one of the Power Rangers' most twisted enemies, the advantage they need, or are they being led into a trap? This is a great issue. Melissa Flores has taken it from issue 100 and really gone. This is a very good first story arc. Hugo, what's up, Hugo? What's up, Sean? This is a great issue. This is the second issue in which you see Lord Zed without his mask. Yes, you can see what Lord Zed would look like without his mask. If I could be a Power Ranger, which one would you be? Ooh. That's a good question. Let me think on that and let me get back to you. That's a good question. Ooh. I mean, the Green Ranger is a go-to because it's the Green Ranger, but there are some fun Rangers out there. Anyway, let's move on to Star Wars issue number 31 out today. Luke Skywalker, Leia Organa, and an elite crew of rebel heroes are lost in the farthest reaches of no space after a mission gone wrong. A desperate maneuver is their only chance to find a way home. But what will it cost them? This is Star Wars issue 31, which kind of ties into the High Republic. That's all I'll say, but this is a nice little story arc. Luke does have his yellow lightsaber. He's enjoying it. So check out Star Wars issue number 31. I had to lick one of the Power Rangers' kneecaps after a rigorous gym session. Why would it be Billy? Why wouldn't it be Billy? Alright, moving on to the next Star Wars book is Bounty Hunters, number 31. This features a great duel between Valance and Darth Vader. The shocking conclusion to the Battle of Bastille. The shocking conclusion to the battle on Bastille. Valance is out for revenge against Darth Vader. Can Taonga and her team save their fellow bounty hunter from a fatal confrontation? Amalvukura survived the assassins throwing the underworld into chaos. You've got Zuckuss in here. You've got Bosk in here. You've got bounty hunters. What other Power Ranger series do I like besides Mighty Morphin? Oh, well, let's see. Ninja Storm is pretty awesome. SPD is really good. Dino Thunder is great. But I think SPD is probably up there. But Ninja Storm is really... I got back into it at Wild Force, but Ninja Storm was really, what made me watch for the next few years with... Yeah. So... Moving on to the last, basically, new book of the week, but this was my pick of the week. Book I think everyone should be reading. 8 Billion Genies, issue number 7. This is 8 billion genies. I can tell you, that's a lot of genies. Shruki Sentai Ranger. Tubi TV does have Japanese ones. Yeah, Sean, you're right. We've seen the first 8 years after G-Day. Now we'll visit the first 8 decades as our characters live, love, grow, change, and die in a world transformed forever by the appearances of 8 billion genies 80 years before. Brace yourself, this one's a heartbreaker. Basically, if you haven't seen what happens in this, everyone on Earth gets a genie that grants them one wish. So, the series has been excellent. It's already been optioned. I definitely recommend it if you can get your hand on any prints of the earlier issues. My pick of the week. Now, we do have a facsimile today, and it's actually not a Marvel or a DC facsimile. We've got a Gargoyles #1. This reprints Gargoyles #1 from Marvel from February 1995. But this is the Dynamite version. This copy does not have an embossed cover. There you go. See, it's not embossed. It's flat. The back does say facsimile edition on the actual barcode. But the way the art is, it's very 90s art, of course. But this, of course, is the first appearance of the Gargoyles in comic books. To get 2 other very nice issues that are pretty hot at the moment, that I really enjoyed. This year is Disney's 100th anniversary. So Disney 100 has a bunch of cool Marvel variants out. Well, what are the Marvel variants out? They're Disney versions of major Marvel covers. So, this is Avengers #4. And here you have Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, Pluto as the Avengers. This awesome book. Now, this is actually Amazing Spider-Man #19. You wouldn't tell at all from anywhere on the front cover. The other one that's been out so far by the way, we are streaming both on Facebook and on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram at Collecting Dude, please do. We're trying to push that a lot. My Collecting Dude, it's the Collecting Dude. So, at Collecting Dude on Instagram. We appreciate you watching on Facebook, but we're doing both, Instagram and Facebook. So, this is Avengers #4 homage with Amazing Spider-Man #19. This is the next one. I believe there's 4 been announced so far. I believe there will be more. This is Fantastic Four #1. Amazing Spider-Man #21. They're doing every other issue, which is once a month. So we've had 2 Disney 100 variants out so far. Finally, the last thing that I want to show is, got this book in recently. It is A Strange Tales '91. Now, it's a pretty old book. December 1961. Stan Lee story. Jack Kirby, Dick Ayers cover. Jack Kirby, Ditko, Don Heck, Paul Ryman, and George Klein art. Unfortunately, it is missing the middle 3 wraps. So there's no centerfold, and there's no other 2 wraps. So it is incomplete. However, this is perfect pressing material. So I'm going to turn this and make it look somewhat nice. At least so it can present well. Now, the cover is detached, but it'll at least make it look a little bit better, and this can be a filler issue while somebody gets a regular copy. So, this is incomplete, but it's something for me to work on. Currently, there is a Turtles 1 in my press. But other than that, this is Strange Tales #91 from December 1961. Other than that, that's all the new books for this week. Anyone has anything to say let me know. Happy to talk about things. I am seeing Ant-Man tomorrow night. It is coming out. Unfortunately, it looks like Rotten Tomatoes has not the best reviews so far, but, you know, what are critics, really? This is going to move the MCU forward in a major way. So I'm very excited to see what's going to happen in this next movie. We do have Kang. I rewatched Loki episode 6 last night just to prepare. I'm sure you don't need to watch it, but it is a good introduction and it is a good review. Shout out to my good friend Aaron. I agree. I hope Ant-Man does do well, but with all these reviews, I am pretty skeptical. It is going to be quite an interesting movie. I hope it's fun and enjoyable. Ant-Man 2 wasn't really the best movie. It seemed like it just had to get some stuff done. But other than that, I am excited. We haven't had a Marvel movie in a little bit, so, you know, I believe it was Black Panther 2 was the last one, so it's time for a new one. Other than that, thank you for watching. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at CollectingDude. I appreciate you watching. May the force be with you. And I'll see you later.